is News 3 Now at 6.
Thanks for joining us. We're learning tonight one person was killed in an interstate crash in Columbia County this afternoon.
A state patrol sergeant says nearly 10 others were hurt, all from the same car. Madeline O'Neill is live near Poinet and shares what we know so far. Maddie?
Well, we're right where Highway 60 out of Lodi meets the interstate. All lanes of traffic here are open now, but they were closed after that crash just before 3 p.m. this afternoon. State Patrol says one person is dead and 8 are injured after an SUV heading north lost control, went into the right ditch and rolled. Several of the 9 people in the car, including unrestrained children, were thrown from the car. One person died there and the rest were taken by ambulance or medical helicopter with varying injuries. State Patrol is still looking into what made the SUV lose control and go into the ditch in the first place. Now, as mentioned, the lanes are open. We are seeing traffic moving, albeit slowly going north, but it is moving here tonight.
Also developing tonight, Dane County dispatchers say people were injured in a multi-vehicle crash on University Avenue and the Beltline. Officials were not able to confirm how many people were hurt. 4 ambulances responded, plus Middleton Police and Fire. This happened right around 3:40, and traffic was blocked for about an hour.
Well, it's another warm day out there. Tomorrow might see some changes. Let's get your first one forecast with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canolti. Gary?
Well, Eric, the changes that we'll see will be in terms of cloud cover and also the chances for rain. But temperatures should be as warm as they've been the last couple of days. Live view from the Platteville Queen Bee Radio Skycam still shows mainly clear skies across southern Wisconsin. Doppler track right now pretty much free of precipitation. But to our south and west, we'll watch showers and thunderstorms develop over the next few hours over western Iowa, and they should reach us by late tonight. High temperatures today in the lower 60s again. Madison topped out at 61. Janesville yesterday didn't hit 60. Today they were at 64, and it was as warm as 68 in Boscobel and 69 degrees in La Crosse. Right now temperatures are in the upper 50s to the lower 60s. A few places closer to Lake Michigan a little bit cooler. Notice the 47-degree reading in Sheboygan. We are expecting some rain though from late tonight through tomorrow into tomorrow evening. Probably about a quarter to a half inch of rain. A few places may pick up a little bit more than that in the areas that do get a thunderstorm. Otherwise, look for skies to turn cloudy tonight. Temperatures only dropping to around 50 by morning, with the shower and thunderstorm chances developing late tonight, continuing off and on through the day tomorrow into tomorrow evening. Tomorrow we should also hit a high of 61 degrees, but it won't be quite as mild for Thursday. I'll tell you how our temperatures will trend for the rest of the week in just a few minutes.
The wait was a long one for teachers to get to this day, but the wait in line wasn't nearly as bad. The Alliant Energy Center got through hundreds of teacher vaccinations today as more classrooms start to open for in-person learning.
Public Health says there are still about 2,000 appointment slots left through Sunday. Jamie Perez joins us now with more on how the first day of vaccination went for teachers. Jamie?
Just 2 more hours left here at the Alliant Energy Center where teachers and educators can get vaccinated for today. Now, I did speak with a couple of those educators who were waiting in line to get their vaccines, and many of them tell me that they are relieved and ready to get back to some sense of normalcy.
I'm done, loose as a goose.
Today came as a relief for many educators. It's finally their turn to get the vaccine.
It's just great seeing some of the kids back in the buildings now, and we're just looking forward to getting back to normal.
Joel Farron works in the Middleton Cross Plains School District. He said he waited just 30 minutes to get in and out.
Hook on 3, winner goes trace. You just made history.
Fully vaccinated with the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, something he and Catherine Patton, a teacher at Madison Memorial High School, have been anxious to finally get in line for.
I'm super relieved, and I'm excited also that I got the Johnson & Johnson, which is just one and done. So that's great.
We have told folks to expect about a 90-minute wait, or to be here for 90 minutes, and it seems like they're probably about 60 to 75 minutes, and then they should be through.
Janelle Heinrich with Public Health Madison and Dane County said through Sunday they'll be able to vaccinate about 6,000 educators. At that point, 13% of Dane County will have completed their vaccine series.
This week we have about 65% of the folks that we offered vaccine to have signed up for appointments.
With protection from COVID coming 2 weeks after you fully get the vaccines, the lights at the end of the tunnel is now that much closer for thousands of educators.
So much enthusiasm, relief, appreciation.
All 8 lanes in the building are now being utilized solely for vaccinations. Open 12 to 8 every day this week. They're hopeful this will speed up the process of getting more people fully vaccinated.
Since this is a 1-dose vaccine, we're just that much closer.
COVID-19 testing that was once taking place in this building has been moved to the Coliseum building, so everybody can still enter in at the Rimrock Road entrance. Just make sure that you're following signs for vaccines or testing.
All right, Jamie Perez live tonight. Jamie, thanks. And in Sauk County, hundreds of educators are also getting vaccinated today.
We've been fortunate in Baraboo to be in person since day one, with a couple of shutdowns here and there, but a lot of districts haven't been. But with the immunity of the general population and educators going up, we should be able to have schools open more moving forward with this.
SSM Health has set up a vaccination clinic. This is at Baraboo High School. Teachers and staff from Baraboo, Wisconsin Dells, and Lodi are all receiving their vaccines. Health officials say they had hoped to vaccinate about 800 educators today.
New at 6, nurses at Unity Point Health Meriter are letting the public know that they are working to bargain for contract improvements. Meriter nurses voted nearly unanimously to fight for a fair contract and plan to go on a 10-day strike if necessary. A union spokesperson says they've been at the negotiating table for the last month and have come to an agreement on a lot of things, but there are still outstanding issues.
We need sick time. We need to be able to take care of ourselves. We need to be able to take care of our families. We've also, another thing that we're working on is incentive pay. When there are extra shifts and we're asked to come in on our days off and to rearrange our schedules and our obligations, we're asking for that fair compensation.
After this difficult year, nurses are also asking for a decent raise. The union will go to the bargaining table again tomorrow and Thursday with a federal mediator present. Union leaders say they want the public to know what they're fighting for because the pandemic has raised lots of issues and they want to set an example for other nurses in the community and state. Unity Point Health Meriter released a statement tonight recognizing the challenges the pandemic has caused professionally, personally, and emotionally for staff members. It also says the health system looks forward to continuing the collective bargaining process, and leaders are confident their latest offer is fair and strong. We will have more on this story tonight at 10.
Across Wisconsin, health officials confirmed 463 new COVID cases today, an increase we often see from Monday to Tuesday. Yesterday's total was under 200. Today's number also slightly above the 7-day rolling average of 391. 29 more people have died. And Governor Evers was in La Crosse today for the opening day of the state's second community vaccination clinic. That facility operated by AMI Expeditionary Healthcare, the same people running the community clinic that opened in Rock County 3 weeks ago. The site's a collaboration between DHS, the UW system, County Health Department, and other partners. Governor Evers says this exemplifies the Wisconsin idea that education should influence people's lives beyond the boundaries of the classroom. He also highlighted that Wisconsin is a regional and national leader in vaccine distribution.
I just checked this morning on Bloomberg, and we were the #1 state in the country as it related to the percent of the vaccine being put in people's arms, and that is the bottom line.
Well, the state also plans to open community vaccination clinics in Racine and Marathon counties and a shared site for Douglas and Barron counties. Those are expected to open next month.
10.5% of Wisconsinites have completed their vaccination series. 18.7% have gotten at least one shot. That includes 62% of residents in the 65 and older age group. In Dane County, 13.7% of people have completed their vaccination series. 21% of people have gotten at least one dose, including 75% of people ages 65 and up. More vaccinations plus fewer COVID cases equals bigger crowds in Dane County restaurants this week, potentially.
Order 14 goes into effect at midnight, instantly allowing owners to double their capacity limits. Gabriella Becerra spoke with local business owners and explains why the new order brings hope.
Tomorrow, restaurant capacity limits in Madison will jump to the highest they've been in nearly a year. But some owners say there's still a ways to go. The warmer weather helped Nick's restaurant reach its fully allowed capacity for the first time last weekend.
I remember having 100 people in here, no big deal. And I turn around, I see there's 25, 30 people, and I actually got nervous and felt and felt a little busy.
That was still only a quarter of the people they could serve. But tonight at midnight, Order 14 will increase capacity limits to 50%.
I'm happy that we can at least get a few more people in.
Because of his restaurant's size and layout, owner Dino Christ says he still won't be able to host that many people.
I wouldn't be able to get 50% and get 6 feet apart at the exact same time. So for me, it's going to be around 35%.
Downtown Madison President Jason Ilstrup says the new order is a big step forward for our local businesses.
When you have more capacity, there's just more revenue. They're able to bring more employees back. And it really is a better position for them to be in now than they were just a few months ago.
He says coupled with Madison's Streetery Restaurant Relief Program, more capacity gives hope that the pandemic's end isn't too far off.
They need to feel like what they're going to come back to is going to be stronger than it was in 2020.
But an order doesn't guarantee results for that. Much like the weather, Christ will count on his customers warming to the idea.
I've already seen people getting more comfortable about coming inside. But I still think a lot of people outside is going to be the key.
Taverns are also set to increase to 25% capacity tomorrow. In Madison, Gabriela Vaquera, News 3 Now.
Nick's Restaurant says he thanks the community for its support, both on GoFundMe and in person. Donations, he says, help them survive the winter months.
Coming up next at 6, one of Milwaukee's few female brewers is calling attention to an issue that's much bigger than just company demographics. It affects the taste of beer that's on the market.
Save today on everything you need for a modernized lifestyle with Fight Electric. We carry a great selection of smart devices for adding security and convenience to your home, like high-definition Wi-Fi security cameras and motion-activated video doorbell systems. This versatile smart light bulb works with Alexa or Google Home to easily control your lighting. Right now, it's only $8.99 after 11% rebate. Get 11% off everything right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards. You may not know them. The coffee shop owner who knows your order. The couple who saves your seats. The family down the street who greets you with a smile. They've been there for you. Now you can be there for them. Donate today and help our friends and neighbors keep their power on.
Do you suffer from ED? Did you know there could be a way to relieve ED without harmful medications, needles, or surgery? Peak Performance for Men is here to help. Click or call now to treat your ED. And remember, our results make the difference.
It's the Mattress Madness sale at Steinhoffels. Get great deals on all the best mattress brands, like a Queen Beauty Rest Silver mattress for the price of a twin, a free box spring with any Dreams Cool Copper or Cool Touch mattress, or buy a Purple Hybrid and get a free pillow and sheet set. Make your new mattress more affordable with Steinhoffels' special 60-month financing and free delivery. Only at Steinhoffels and steinhoffels.com.
Is your credit score getting in the way of the things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit offer fast and flexible lending. Borrow up to $10,000 and choose repayment terms that work for you. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
Despite the pandemic forcing fundraising events online, thousands of state, university, and UW Health employees are making a big impact. The Partners in Giving fundraising campaign raised money through online bingo and trivia events. State and UW employees raised more than $2 million in charitable donations through the Stronger Together campaign, benefiting organizations including the United Way of Dane County, Community Shares of Wisconsin, and Hunger Relief Fund of Wisconsin.
One of the newest brewers at the Milwaukee Brewing Company says she brings a different perspective to her line of work.
I pointed it out in my first interview. I was like, so where are the rest of the women here?
Katie Way has been with the Milwaukee Brewing Company for just a few weeks and is already making waves in the beer community. She enjoys studying the food science behind beer and says women have slightly different taste perceptions, especially when it comes to bitterness.
When you have taste panels and upper level management of breweries being only men, then you're only going to be brewing beers directed at men's taste.
She says there are only a handful of female brewers in the city, and having more ladies in this line of work will mean a richer product for everyone.
Still ahead at 6 as Dane County prepares to loosen gathering restrictions. We're looking ahead to what it could mean for popular outdoor events like Taste of Madison and Art Fair on the Square. And chances for showers and storms tomorrow, but then we're back to a sun-filled forecast. Gary will have the details next.
Tonight on CBS, it's an all-new night of suspense, beginning with NCIS at 7, followed by FBI at 8, and FBI Most Wanted at 9. Then get a complete wrap-up of the day's news on News 3 Now at 10.
Ooh, how much are these?
2 as low as $59.95.
I'll take them all. I'll mark them up at least 10 times.
I'm sorry, but your card was declined.
Unbeatable selection without the drama. 2 pair plus a free eye exam as low as $59.95.
Hi, folks. Joe Namath here, and if you're on Medicare, this is important. You're now entitled to eliminate copays and get dental care, dentures, eyeglasses, prescription coverage, in-home aids, unlimited transportation, and home-delivered meals, all at no additional cost. Plus, your zip code may have coverage with the Give Back benefit that adds money back to your Social Security check every month.
I called to get dental, transportation, meals, and the Give Back benefit.
With this virus situation, I called to get everything I'm entitled to. I couldn't believe I was missing out on so many benefits.
With the uncertainty of the virus, you need to get everything you're entitled to. Millions of people have trusted the Medicare Coverage Helpline. You can too. Call now. It's free.
Call 1-800-681-4397. That's 1-800-681-4397 now.
Who really has the best beef? Meet the facts. Fact. Hy-Vee's standards are so high, their cattle have to be hand-selected. And only 6 out of 100 cattle are even good enough to be called Hy-Vee Choice Reserve. Only 6 out of 100. Makes you wonder who's buying the other 94 and selling that beef to their customers. Get the facts at meetthefacts.hyvee.com.
So much time at home. I need new furniture.
Dylan, it's Slumberland's Build Your Room sale. Look what you can get for just $20, $30, or $40 a month. How about a dining room for just $20 a month?
I'm more of a pizza in front of the TV kind of guy. Recliners. I've always wanted a couple of those.
How about 2 of these for just $30 a month when you spent $1,800 and pay no interest for 5 years?
Well, hello, Slumberland.
Only my good side. How was Stanton Optical? Terrible?
It was the best experience. I got a same-day eye exam and just picked up my new glasses.
Cut! We can't use this one either.
Walk-in eye exams without the drama. 2 pair plus a free eye exam as low as $59.95.
There's cautious optimism in Madison this week that an updated order expanding outdoor gatherings 5-fold means larger events will be allowed this summer.
And people working for the city of Madison aren't ruling that out either. Christina Laurie spoke with the city's events coordinator about what it'll take to bring some of Madison's flagship festivals back to town.
Well, it's amazing how busy you can be by canceling events, unfortunately.
Kelly Lamberty's first COVID-related cancellation came this time last year. No Shamrock Shuffle or St. Patty's Day Parade. Then came the avalanche.
Having last year without, Concert on the Square, Art Fair, or Ironman, or Taste Madison, it was obvious that we were in, unprecedented times.
Most of the city's 270 major single and multi-day festivals were called off in 2020, and Madison missed out on millions of visitors and millions more dollars. Art Fair on the Square alone draws 150,000 people to Madison over the span of just 2 days.
I think cautiously optimistic is very, is the phrase for right now.
Starting tomorrow, Dane County's new public health order takes effect, multiplying the number of people allowed to gather outside from 100 to 500. Kelly was at first caught off guard.
500 seems like, an amazing number of people to be able to be together after we've gone through a year where 10, 25.
Now she's getting to work, laying the groundwork for much larger events to return. While the city's largest fairs and festivals usually take months to plan, Kelly says she could give them the green light with just 2 weeks' notice once public health orders allow.
We are hoping that that number will increase, and at some point.
Cautiously optimistic, there are better, brighter, and busier days ahead.
This is a much better busy.
Another sign of cautious optimism, many of Madison's major events, including the big three, the Ironman, the Taste of Madison, and Art Fair on the Square, all have 2021 dates posted on their websites, although they do come with a little warning, an asterisk, and the words subject to change. Hope to see you there if they do happen. Reporting in Madison, Christina Laurie, News 3 Now.
We expect the city of Madison to hold its first special events meeting in nearly a year next Wednesday. On the agenda, when more events could return and what they will look like once they do.
Can't wait for that. We'll need some warm weather. We got a little taste of it the last couple of days and into tomorrow as well, but things are going to be a little different tomorrow, Gary.
Well, it'll be mild. The only problem is that we'll have some rain that we have to kind of circumnavigate. But as we look at March temperatures so far, we've had 3 days out of the first 9 that have seen below normal temperatures, but only by a few degrees. And the rest of the days have had above normal temperatures, the last couple by significant amounts, kind of the opposite of what was happening back in February. Live view from the Edgewater Sky Cam. It's a beautiful evening out there. Our high today, 61 degrees. That's only 5 degrees from the record high of 66 in 1977. Low temperature of 30 is 8 degrees above average. And right now, 3 things you need to know. It'll be windy with high temperatures in the lower 60s for tomorrow, but we'll also see some showers and thunderstorms from late tonight through tomorrow and into tomorrow evening. Most of the rain should end by about midnight tomorrow night. Then we're back to dry weather for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, with temperatures around 50 for Thursday and Friday and in the lower to middle 40s for the weekend. Rainfall amounts will probably be heaviest over northwestern Wisconsin. They'll get a batch of rain that will lift northward tomorrow. That'll kind of linger over that area. It'll be with a warm front. And then as a cold front comes through, they'll get a second batch of rain. We'll probably see some showers and thunderstorms tomorrow morning, and then just a quick moving line of showers and thunderstorms tomorrow evening as the cold front comes through. Doppler track right now, free of precipitation. The area that we're watching is over eastern Nebraska, western Iowa. That's where showers and thunderstorms will develop over the next few hours. And there is a severe weather threat for tomorrow, but to our south and west. It's that time of the year, so have to keep an eye on things. But right now, I'm not expecting any severe weather around here. Weather track, you can see lots of clouds, not much in the way of precipitation yet, but a big piece of energy from a storm system off the west coast is starting to move eastward along that strong jet stream. Notice how the jet stream kind of splits. That also helps the air rise, and that's what generates the showers and isolated thunderstorms. But again, any severe weather threat should stay down to our south for tomorrow. But temperatures are pretty mild. There's a warm front to our north and east, a cold front to our west that will move through here sometime tomorrow evening. Between those two features, temperatures 50s, 60s, and 70s. Behind the cold front, temperatures drop off a little bit, but the first batch of cold air will stay mainly to our north. Dew point temperatures are starting to climb into the upper 40s to lower 50s over parts of Iowa and Kansas and western Missouri. Not terribly humid, but it is a sign that moisture is starting to turn northward. That's why we'll probably see those showers and storms develop over western Iowa later tonight and then reach us sometime late tonight into tomorrow. For tomorrow, look for a high temperature of 61 degrees, but it'll be windy and very mild with showers and some isolated thunderstorms. Future tracks starting early tomorrow morning. You can see the first batch of showers and storms moving through. Then maybe a break midday, and then some shower and thunderstorm chances into tomorrow evening along the cold front. Then after those clear out, look for temperatures to drop back into the lower 40s by early on Thursday morning, and then we'll see high temperatures around 50 later on Thursday. Rainfall amounts generally about 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch. A few places a little bit more than that, a heavier shower or thunderstorm. Temperatures still stay around 50 for Thursday and Friday, drop back into the lower to mid 40s over the weekend, maybe some light rain on Monday, and then some rain or snow chances about Thursday of next week. We'll be right back.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
How to change the way you pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Right now, get the cheeseburger pizza for just $10. Papa Murphy's.
the spring. Easter eggs and hanging out, that's our family's thing. Our house we shop Hy-Vee. There's everything we need and more for game watching, you'll see. Our house in the middle of our street. Our house in the middle of our house in the middle of our street. Our house you let you live in the middle of our whole family likes to smile. We spend our time together and we do it all with style. Our house in the middle of our street. Our house in the middle of our house in the middle of our street.
For over 25 years, Fry Construction has provided excellence in home improvements. We strive to exceed the expectations of our clients with each and every project we do. Respected by so many of your neighbors and voted best of Madison, Fry Construction delivers lasting quality for your home. In honor of our 25 years, we're offering 25% off gutters or insulation with any full roof project. Schedule your consultation today at fryconstruction.com.
Goldman Cars is breaking into spring with huge savings. You can get a 2016 or 17 Ford Escape starting at $10,995 or $175 per month.
That's right. You can buy a 2016 or 17 Ford Escape only for $10,995 or $175 per month.
Don't miss out on these huge spring deals with over 500 vehicles in stock.
So just hurry in today and ask for my sister, Crystal the Pistol Gobin.
Or my brother, Dealing Donovan Gobin.
You gotta go to Gobin, GobinCars.com.
Wednesday morning, tune in to find out where Josh is having some fun in the 608.
Plus, what grocery stores are offering their employees as incentives to get vaccinated. We'll see you starting at 4:30 on News 3 Now this morning.
While Johnson & Johnson's vaccine is a third tool in the fight against COVID-19 for public health, not all vaccinators can get it right now. The state was allocated nearly 50,000 J&J doses. Most of them went to public health departments to specifically focus on getting educators vaccinated. That means big health systems and other pharmacies didn't get any. But Dr. Matt Anderson at UW Health says the shipment still helped everyone in the long run.
I think the benefit of having the Johnson & Johnson, even if we're not getting any of it, is it's part of the supply that's going out to other vaccinators. And so that leaves more of the Pfizer there for us.
But we can't expect an extra 48,000 doses in the state each week because we won't see another J&J shipment for 3 weeks. Until then, we will go back to using only Moderna and Pfizer. It's not until the end of the month when we could see another J&J shipment.
And we go to Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti, who has a final look at our forecast. Gary?
Still very mild out there. Temperatures are in the 50s to lower 60s, still 57 degrees in Madison. But we do have rain on the way from late tonight through tomorrow and into tomorrow evening. About a quarter of an inch. Some areas may pick up a little more than a half inch in a heavier shower or thunderstorm. Look for the rain to develop late tonight. Lows around 50, high tomorrow in the lower 60s. And then we'll see dry weather for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with a drop off in temperatures. Next week, temperatures a little chilly and some rain and snow chances.
All right, Gary, thank you. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
Enjoy your evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.